आज ही डाउटनट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, let's start the question. The question says that show that the function f such that r tends to r given by fx is equal to x cube plus x is a bijection function. We have to prove that the function fx is equal to x cube plus x is a bijection function. So let's start the question. For proving bijection, we have to prove that the function is 1 1 as well as it is onto. So first we will prove that the function is 1 1 function. For 1 1 function, we know that for the given function fx is equal to x cube plus x. To prove that the function is 1 1, we let fx1 is equal to fx2. fx1 here will be equal to x1 cube plus x1 is equal to x2 cube plus x2. Here it will be x1 cube minus x2 cube plus x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. x1 cube minus x2 cube will be x1 minus x2 into x1 square plus x2 square plus x1 x2 plus x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. If we take out x1 minus x2 as common, we get x1 square plus x2 square plus x1 x2 plus 1 is equal to 0. As you can see here that x1 square plus x2 square plus x1 x2 plus 1 will always be greater than 0. It will always be greater than 0. So we will be solving the function. Therefore x1 minus x2 will be equal to 0 since it is always greater than 0. Therefore we will not equate it equal to 0. Since x1 minus x2 is equal to 0, therefore we can say x1 is equal to x2. We have taken fx1 is equal to fx2 and we have been equal x1 is equal to x2. It means that every element of the function has only one image in another set. It means every element of the function has unique image. Therefore it is a 1 1 function. It is a 1 1 function. Now we have to prove for onto function. For proving onto function, onto function y is equal to fx, we are provided with y is equal to x cube plus x. So if we see here, if x tends to infinity, we get x cube also tends to infinity. First of all, we should know that y is equal to fx is equal to x cube plus x is a polynomial function, and is always continuous as well as differentiable. It is both continuous and differentiable. So if x tends to infinity, x cube also tends to infinity, and if x tends to minus infinity, x cube tends to minus infinity. Here the function varies accordingly. It means for x cube plus x cube for x, it is valid only at x equal to 0. So if we plot the graph for the given function, we would get this will be range from minus infinity to plus infinity. So minus infinity to plus infinity, this range is for real numbers. So we can say that the range of this function is real number, which is also equal to the codomain of the function, codomain R. Hence it is onto function. So now it is both 1 and onto, since the function fx is x cube plus x is both 1 and onto. So it is a bijective function. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT जेईई मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।